Don't y'all try to deflect. Come
What's
on.
up?
Look.
You want to get right to it? 30 minutes in? Let's do it. 30 minutes in. Let's go.
Look at you niggas. But let's just take a second to look at y'all, though.
Okay.
What are we deflecting?
Look, I ain't even say nothing yet.
You said don't deflect. I didn't know what we was deflecting.
Family
You
ties.
tell me, King.
The label.
Oh, no, now he don't know no label.
Okay.
He don't know no brothers.
You never threw up the diamond?
Yeah, he don't know none of that thing.
Oh, y'all want to talk about Jay? Is that what y'all talking about? I'm lost. I don't.
Do you want to talk about it?
Got you now.
Yeah, we can. Let's talk. What is
sure?
Yeah. That's what y'all was over with deflecting? Who the fuck was deflecting?
He's looking at me, too. I'm not deflecting shit.
No,
Let's
you're
talk about
Mr. Me Too. Yes.
Nobody's deflecting.
You too.
No one's
what
me
are we
too and me.
deflecting?
All right, come on. Give it to me.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, goddammit. Okay, so Hove's new partnership with the NFL partnership. I'll be so happy when that word leaves.
Yeah, they're beating that one to death.
I'm so sick of it now.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? A deal? You prefer deal?
No, partnership is the graduation from deal. So
Yeah.
they need a new one.
Okay.
That's what I was asking in the last interview I did. What is a partnership? Like, they don't say nothing. A deal was a partnership too, no?
Yes and no.
We were working toward the same thing.
No, we're partnering. No, because I guess a partnership would still have different equity in things.
I think the NFL hired Jay-Z.
Yes,
and
I think
Roc
it's a
Nation,
hired
so I don't think
thing.
it's
I don't think it's a partnership. Yeah, I view, and I could be wrong if you look up the word, but I view a partnership more as an equity share than you hiring me for something.
Correct.
That's
All right.
us making a deal.
Well, what did he do?
The NFL hired Roc Nation and Hove to oversee the entertainment portion of the NFL, specifically the Super Bowl, and to bring more awareness to social justice issues and programs within the NFL. I believe I said that correctly.
That sounds
from
right.
From what I read.
Yeah.
Yeah, him, Roger Goodell, and Robert Kraft have been. That's
Chummy.
That's how the
Robert Kraft looked like he get chummy.
that's how the criminal justice, the reform, the whole thing came about for Meek was through Robert Kraft.
No.
Goodell.
Don't tell us about the good stuff, bro.
But I think this is I think this is an extension of that. I think this is an extension of starting mutual conversations amongst each other, starting businesses, starting language, so that they understand our culture more. Like, I don't see the negative. Like, and I think people have to remember that Colin Kaepernick also.
Anytime niggas say that, they have to remember.
Yeah, because I don't think people remember that he reached a settlement agreement with the NFL.
Moss stole my defense.
I'm just saying that. No, that's just black and white. So if he's okay, if he reached a settlement, meaning he felt like it was okay, whatever we never got the ins and outs of what they
signed an NDA from
what would you?
That's my beef.
What would you say about the concerns that the NFL or similar corporations would be using Jay as a shield?
using him as a shield.
Correct. To say, hey, we're doing something. We have Jay-Z.
Well, I wouldn't say a shield. I would say it. We first of all, we have to wait. The deal just happened.
Correct.
We don't know what will come of it.
I agree.
So that's what I'm saying. People are just so quick to react and spew whatever they think. It's like y'all don't even know what's going to happen.
But they're reacting this way to further Parks' point because this is littered all throughout
history.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
White people. I want to choose my words carefully here. White people paying their way into black people's cultural capital.
Okay.
I think that's a good way to
was
word it.
I think those same people, I like to call them like the social media Avengers.
No, but this has happened before social media.
This is way before social media.
No, I'm just saying, I'm talking about right now. I didn't see none of this like outrage towards other players that weren't kneeling. I didn't see this type of outrage towards some of his teammates that weren't kneeling.
That's so outrageous.
Like I didn't see, not like this.
No, we don't.
Like people still tuned in. Those
Hope.
same people that was angry still watched the Super Bowl. They still played fantasy football. They still did all these things regarding the NFL. But now it's like
there are a large group of people, including yourself, who did not.
Right. I still don't watch the NFL.
But that's my point. So let's not speak to the people that
But-
do. There are a large part of people that are still down with the boycott.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is, like Jay was saying, boycott, great. Make your voices heard and don't support. But then what? What do we do further? Like he said, it's time for action though. It's time that we do other things to to build and move on. Like we have to. Otherwise, it's like, okay, Colin Kaepernick did something. He lost his job over it. He brought social awareness to a situation. But then what?
I subscribe to the seat at the table theory.
That's number one.
I do.
You have to get in the building.
But only when I trust the person in the seat. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's why I maybe don't have as big a beef with Hove as some of the people that I'm reading comments from. Hove's history is also littered with mad pro-black, secretive, I'm going to pay over it. Like, it's been mad uplifting. It's been mad.
A lot of things that he doesn't make public.
And things that he does make public. Mm-hmm. Both. Yeah. He has a pretty staunch history of being supportive.
Yeah.
Which, I think it comes down to seeing what happens, and if Hove, which I don't think he will be, is quiet through some of the injustices that are not addressed if the NFL continues to do so, and he's quiet, then I'd be critical of the deal. Mm-hmm. But I just don't think that's going to happen.
Right.
So, I can't, and granted, I'm a white guy, so I'm letting you guys talk first on this issue. I can't see an opinion on it yet. I have to see the deal actually go through, and I trust the person that is right there.
The optics aren't the greatest.
They're not the greatest. And I think he also messed up by saying that he spoke with Cap when he hadn't spoke with Cap, at least recently, regarding the deal. That was a misstep.
Now, that did come from him directly?
No, that came from Nessa, I think.
No, I'm talking about...
he said, in the article, I didn't see the video. They haven't released the full video. But in articles, they said that he had spoke with Cap.
I know, but that don't tell me that he said that.
That's true. That is true. It could be bad journalism.
I'm not going to put that on him. I just had that happen in a Variety article written about me from the Nikki shit where they said some shit. I was like, fam, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that, but I read it as well.
Right.
I read that it came from him, and here we have Nessa saying nobody ever reached out to Cap.
Well, one thing I can say about Jay is he's not a liar. If he say he spoke to Kaepernick, he spoke to Kaepernick. About what, when, how long ago is a whole nother thing.
I'm sure that he has had conversations with Cap.
I just can't. And again,
he's not going to say that because that's easy to prove if he didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why that
Jay
doesn't make any
is
sense.
way
He's
more
not gonna lie about
calculated
that.
than to say that.
He's not going to lie
Like,
about
fam.
that.
That's
easy
an
to
easy
prove.
thing to get proven wrong on.
Right.
I would like to start hearing from Colin Kaepernick, honestly. I do appreciate Nessa keeping us abreast. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would like to start hearing about what he thinks about anything.
I agree.
Outside of some tweets.
He hasn't even really talked about this.
I don't get that.
I believe he put out a shirt.
Part of his agreement may be that he can't do that.
That may be true.
And that's the other reason I ain't about to really slam Hove. He took that settlement, and we didn't get a fucking word about it. And I ain't forgot.
That's all.
I'm not mad that he took a settlement.
I'm not mad either.
Of course not.
I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
I think I speak for a lot of people wanted to know the details.
Now that I do want to know.
The details behind what happened there.
Yeah. And from the posts we've seen with Cap working out, it appears that he still wants to play in the NFL, no?
Mm-hmm.
They're never letting him play in the NFL.
I agree. I don't think they will either.
But you knew that when you took that money.
He should play in the NFL.
I'm saying all of that might be part of the settlement.
When you took
He
that,
absolutely should.
fam, when you a settlement means you're settling something.
But didn't Eric Reed also settle in the same?
I don't think so.
I believe he did.
I'm not sure.
Look it up.
But he's still in the league, though, right?
Yeah, he's still in the
Yeah,
league.
he's still in
And
the
that's my issue with Eric Reed. You still get a check.
Yeah, he did, right? Yeah.
So he got the settlement and still get a check, which great.
Yeah.
I love Eric Reed's integrity,
Me too.
but niggas still do what they got to do. Mm-hmm. He's getting paid. Colin got paid. Yeah, Hove got paid.
Yeah. Like I said, I just like to see us represented at the table, and I think that starts. It has to start somewhere. And I just think this is a start. My thing is when people getting upset, oh, he shouldn't have did this. It's like you don't even know what's to come of this. Like, why are people always so quick to react to something and jump on something and slander something when they don't even know what's getting ready to happen? Like, that's why I keep saying that the world.
I saw a lot of people saying, okay, what the hell is the NFL going to do to change anything with social injustice? So I thought about that point because I noticed a lot of people saying it, like, how on earth is the NFL going to get police brutality to stop? So I don't fuck with this whole shit. Like, this is just a business move.
Let's be clear. Police brutality will never stop. I think people need to understand that first and foremost.
I'm not going to say that.
It will never stop. Like there's not going to come a day where a police officer will never bring harm to someone that isn't warranted. Like that's never going to stop. It's never going to be in the day where it's like that doesn't happen anymore. It's gonna because those are just subjective cases. You run into people that may have mental issues that are officers. Like there's no way to really gauge that. But what are the actions after that is what we can hope will change. Officers suspended or sentenced to prison, things like that. But will it come a day when nobody's ever beaten up by a police officer or killed by a cop? I don't think that will ever happen. Being honest.
Hove even said in the interview or press conference, whatever, he said, you can't just throw away someone if they make a mistake. It's the real world. You can't say, oh, you made a mistake, you're canceled, I'm never speaking to you again. That doesn't accomplish anything. That's what I believe. Regarding he was anticipating the criticism of partnering with the NFL.
Well, he knew. Of course, you get criticized. You cannot make everyone happy.
Of course not.
I don't care what you do on this planet. Somebody will always have something negative to say about what you do.
Yeah, but they'll have
which
more,
is why you should
they'll
move.
have more negative to say. Don't do that, Maul. Let's just paint this correctly. Yes, you're right. But they will have more negative to say when you own a sports management firm and when last year you told Travis Scott not to perform at the Super Bowl because yada yada yada.
I think having the sports management shit is more leverage. You represent big athletes that have more leverage.
I'm telling you why some people will look at this with a little more.
Again, no matter what you do in life, I don't care what it is, people will always find something negative to say about it.
Very
Period.
True.
If Jay didn't have a sports management anything, and he made this move with the NFL on any capacity, people would have had something negative to say about it.
Especially with a topic like this.
It's just life. You can't. Topic. That's why when you move in this world and you do things and you create businesses and whatever you're doing, you cannot move thinking about what people are going to say or think about you. You have to move on what's in your heart and what your intent is. Period. Because I don't care what somebody's going to find something negative to say. Oh, he did this only because of that. Or she shouldn't have did this. Or she shouldn't have. You can do everything right and have a heart of gold, and people will still kill you for it. That's just life. Which is why you can't think about all that shit. You know in your heart, Jay knows what he's doing. He knows what's to come. He knows he has a plan in action. He knows what he's trying to do. Right now, people are just reacting because of the news. 2 years from now, let's see what happens.
I'm not even really reacting off of the news. I'm just seeing a whole lot of I'm going to give you a crumb and I'm going to get back a pie from certain white people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Robert Kraft is chummy with Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The Dolphins owners fucking raising money over. All right, cool. You gave us meat.
Playing both sides.
I'm
of the
happy
fence.
about that. Yeah. I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
And
but at what cost did we get Meek? It's odd when Donald Trump is calling somewhere for ASAP Rocky. That's odd.
When he's also calling for Israel to not let those senators.
So great.
Yeah.
You gave us ASAP Rocky. At what cost? We never hear that part. Great that Kim Kardashian is meeting over here to get however many black people freed.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. At what cost? And that conversation never comes up. And it's tough for it to come up because all of this is draped in all of this humanitarian shit. Oh, shit.
Well,
this white person's for blacks. This white person
for
blacks. We got blacks over here. So, yeah, I'm not mad at nothing Hove is doing.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Hove. Great. Awesome. I don't trust everybody at that table.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how much information they're revealing to him. Does he know at what cost? And if he does, text me. I would love to know.
Well, I mean,
that point is outside of whatever the fuck Hove is. This is a point that I've been following for just months. Months ago, I came on and said, "I don't think this Kim shit is just like a little one."
Well, it's all based off. At the end of it all, it's all money.
I think it's a good point, and we all think Hove is bright enough to realize that all those owners in the NFL clearly do not care about social justice. He's aware of that. I don't think Hove's going in there like, hey, guys, I'm going to change the minds of all these rich white people that clearly don't care.
I agree
No,
with that.
he's getting in there to get busy the way he best can. He can't go in there thinking just because it's all these rich white people that don't care, I can't make some type of noise and a difference in here. He's confident he can do so. So again, let's see what he does with it. But he's well aware that those rich white people do not give a single fuck.
Listen.
And maybe trying to use this as a way to do a clean slate in a PR way.
I want Hove at the table.
Mm.
I fuck with Dap. I fuck with Dapper Dan. I had no horse in the race when we were boycotting Gucci, but I fuck with Dap, and Dap had a seat at the table. That didn't say much to me. Like I didn't have that same feeling. Not because I don't fuck with Dap. I just have a different trust level with Hove.
Understandable.
Well, he's from where we're from.
So is that.
We grew up but he's closer in age.
Okay.
Definitely from the same culture as we are.
I had another example I was about to get to.
And I just think that my thing again, just let things unfold.
It's happening all over America, man.
Just let things unfold, man. People just so quick to be in an uproar.
Nikki and Apple, us and Spotify. This is just happening everywhere, man.
Yeah.
This is where we are. See, and that is going to get me to my much bigger beef that I won't say until February or March about how some of this money is distributed within the ecosystem and why it's distributed the way it is. Trust me, these two conversations go together, but it's not for now. What were we talking about?
Well, we was talking about the deal, Roc Nation deal.
Okay, yeah, we're talking about the deal.
We just have to wait and see what happens, man.
Well, play the clip, Rory.
Yeah,
Come on, you so busy with your defense, you ain't even play the clip. You're a clip man. Parks, you're a research man. Maul that's crazy, man. Come on, everybody do their job. There might be some new listeners. Hey, Barb.
Is this crazy?
That's crazy.
Come on, Maul. You don't even say that.
Go fill that cup up, man.
He changed, man.
All right, here's the clip.
He don't even say it's crazy no more.
Everything's not crazy.
I don't like the
Okay, I think we passed kneeling. I think it's time to go into actionable items. I think everyone knows what the issue is, and we're done with that. Everyone knows what you know what the issue is?
Even if he's right.
You know why we were kneeling?
Nah.
Okay. Do you know the issue? Yeah. Do you know the issue? Yes? We all know the issue now. Okay, next. Where are we moving on next? And I'm not, again, so to be clear for the room, I'm not minimizing that part of it because that has to happen. That's a necessary part of the process.
That's true.
But now we all know what's going on. What are we going to do? How are we going to stop? Because the kneeling was not about a job. It was about injustice. Let me bring attention to injustice. Everyone's saying, how are you going forward? And Cap doesn't have a job. This wasn't about him having a job.
I can understand how people would take that in a negative way. I get it. I totally get what Hove is saying, though.
I get what he's saying, but
How do you take that in a negative way when he stopped and
people
knew
have
what he was saying and
people
said,
have
I'm not
sensitive
minimizing
ears.
what he did?
More. I
sounded like
see
he
exactly what
minimized
he's
it.
saying.
it's also never too late, or we're never past protest or awareness. Even if things are beginning to happen, awareness and protest still needs to happen.
Yeah, and that doesn't stop because you asked two people in the room if they knew what the protest was about.
Well, I
Like
think that was the
that part
media
don't.
he was talking to.
You asked
But
two-
I'm talking. But the thing is, he's right in what he's saying.
I agree.
I just
It's time
don't
for
like
action.
how he said
You
it.
can protest. You can stand outside and protest till you turn blue in the face.
But the action
Then
needs to
what?
happen. Yeah, I agree.
And that's all he's basically saying. Like, you can protest the NFL, great, but then what?
And I think his point of saying, do you know the issue? Do you know the issue? The people that know the issue know the issue. We know we're not going to convince anyone that's on the super right side or on Fox, whatever you want to call those type of people that are going to say
conservatives.
that this is disrespecting America. How could Cap do this to the troops? We're never going to convince them of what Cap was really trying to say.
Who chose the words conservative and liberal?
I don't know.
The English language.
No, I'm talking about as a group.
Liberals be mad conservative now.
I
That's
don't
funny shit.
understand it.
They've swapped.
That's bullshit.
They've swapped.
Yeah, I disagree with that. But go ahead, Rory.
But yeah, so I think that's what he was getting at of do you know the issue? The people that understand it. The people that don't are going to continue to do this circus of saying it's about the troops and all this shit. So, yeah, maybe you got to put some action now because we all saw what the kneeling did.
No,
and it was great. And it was really good.
He's right about that,
right.
but there's always time for making more people aware.
I just wish that they would have wrote something for that part. That's all.
You think he was coming off the top?
Yeah.
He was freestyle.
Well, he don't write shit, guys. So.
That is true.
I didn't want to hear Hov say, okay, look. I didn't want to hear that part from Hov. Even if you followed it up with what was correct. I didn't want to hear you ask the two people if they knew the issue. Even though I understand there's nothing wrong with it.
He just asked Maul. That's who he's pointing to.
And the part that was, and I get it, he's so right, but it's, listen, I ain't knock Colin, man. I hope you don't knock me.
No, I think to Hov's point that we don't get here without Cap doing it.
Right.
Okay, well, I wish he would have called you then. Because, hey, I don't knock Colin. I hope that nigga don't knock me. It's hilarious to me.
Who said that?
Hov.
He did he?
Oh, I thought you were saying that.
No.
Oh, I didn't know Hov
he
said
said that when the clip continues.
Oh, all right. I thought you were just saying that.
No. When the Brooklyn came out of Hov.
That's funny.
Hov was like, yo, listen, fuck all that explaining shit. I ain't knock him. Hope he don't knock me. Hope, too. Like, even if he knocked me, I mean, damn, I hope you didn't do that.
Listen.
That's how I felt when he said, so what in my face.
I mean, at the end of it all, it's real. Like, I didn't knock his movement in the way he went about bringing awareness and justice. I'm going about it this way. That's all.
No, I know, but it's funny.
No, it is funny, but I get it. It's funny, though.
Oh, we dick riding.
Oh, you know that's what they're going to say tomorrow. I knew that was going to happen.
So how about the people saying we killed Kanye, but we're not killing Hov? How do you feel about that?
Because I think it's
sentiment.
two totally
Kill
different
Kanye
approaches.
for what?
I
And
agree, but
two totally different narratives,
Wait,
two totally
kill-
different
wait,
we
contexts.
explain
killed
that to me, explain
Kanye
that to
for meeting with Trump and trying to, bridge the gap or whatever said he was trying to do. How come?
I said I think that Kanye is trying to get tax breaks. I didn't think he was trying to help us. I never thought that.
I value one for attention and one for progress. And call me a dick rider.
No, you are a dick rider.
Just throwing on a red hat and ranting about shit. No. And then you saying you don't even understand the issues on top of that.
That's the other part.
I don't see how that
if Hov would have
compares
sat
at all.
next to Roger Goodell and started sounding like Roger Goodell, then I would be worried. And I would be like, oh, fuck. I have to get rid of the Black Album. Like, if he started sitting there just saying a bunch of... Come on. I don't think that's what he did. I don't think that's what he did.
I think that was completely different.
Yeah. I didn't see anybody say that with that criticism.
I saw it a lot.
Yeah, I didn't see much of that.
Niggas are idiots.
I did see people say, you guys love Kim but hate Jay. But I thought that was also a weird comparison.
Wait, huh?
That's a very
That they praise Kim for going in and meeting with Trump to get all these people out of jail. And now you're mad at Jay for meeting with the NFL. But listen, man.
Again,
you
can never make everyone
And I think what
happy.
Kim did was great with all that.
I defer to people that are just smarter than me when it comes to this.
Yeah. And I think that time will tell. You know what I'm saying?
That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Yeah.
Time reveals all.
How will it tell it?
If we don't see any change, if we don't see any action, if we don't see anything.
And granted, I'm open to being wrong about it.
Absolutely, 100%. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I can't jump on it right now and bash the man for doing something where it seems like he's just trying to get in at the table and make changes. Like,
let me at least read what Eric Reed is saying. We never advocated for Colin to lose his job while we fought against systemic oppression. Mm-hmm. That's unjust, and where the NFL inserted itself into this. Now the NFL is championing social justice to cover their own systemic oppression in blackballing Colin. So we will fight. Okay. So we will fight to get Colin's job back. Jay-Z knowingly made a money move with the very people who've committed an injustice against Colin and is using social justice to smooth it over with the black community. What do we think about that?
I don't think that's fair.
I don't think it's fair either.
Yeah. Unless he knows something that we don't know. Although there was a money move aspect to it, doing the entertainment or whatever, but I don't think that that's... you can't tell his intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
without more information or without seeing results or lack thereof.
And then necessary. I never thought I would see this headline in my lifetime. I can't put into words the disappointment and disgust. I'm with Cap forever. Jay-Z helps the NFL banish Colin Kaepernick. Oh, that's the headline. I'm not doing that.
That was
TMZ, I think.
no, that was Jamel Hill's article.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Well written article. The headline is a lot more aggressive than what the actual context of what she wrote in there. Very supportive of what Hove has done in the past with social justice and knows that he has integrity towards all those things, but she did not agree with the NFL deal. But is well aware of his pedigree when it comes to social injustice and everything that he has done.
Okay.
Does Jay know he doesn't have a job because they blackballed him because he was trying to help millions and millions of people? Yeah.
Bro, listen, man. The world is going crazy, man.
I want to reply to some of this stuff, but I'm going to mind my business.
You cannot. You will be replying all day.
Is there what's on Cap's timeline right now? Did he
He hasn't
address
addressed
anything?
it to my knowledge. He's been mostly
No, he thanked the people for his support. And
Yeah,
he
I think
put
I
up
saw
a video
something.
for his 3-year anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah.
This stuff is sensitive times and sensitive stuff going on. Kraft, who developed a friendship with Jay-Z through their mutual efforts to secure release from prison for Meek Mill and to launch earlier this year the Criminal Justice Reform Organization, spearheaded the effort by connecting Jay-Z to Commissioner Roger Goodell. Conversations began last year in early January. Kraft and Goodell traveled to Los Angeles to meet Jay-Z. After about 5 more meetings with other communications, the partnership was finalized. Yeah, more will be revealed, man. I'm not doing this right now. No, I don't think the optics of it is great.
I think
yes,
some of his wording was not
yes,
great.
I think some of the wording could have been different. But I'm certainly not going to question the man's intent.
Yeah.
I'm not going to question his track record. And I'm not going to question too much because he's one of the rappers better than me. I'm 3. He's
I think what
there's
might
a
have
lot
helped.
of people I can talk about, you guys. pick a number, but don't pick 1 and 2.
I think had the announcement had more of a plan rather than just what the deal was. Like maybe if they would have waited a bit and put together an actual plan to be like, all right, here's what we mean by bring more awareness in the NFL to social injustice, people would have understood it a bit more rather than just announcing it.
They still would have killed him, but yeah, I agree.
Might have just been some more.
There's nothing you can do that's going to make everybody happy.
That's true.
Period. People
Especially
will
on
always,
something this
and especially
sensitive.
now, people are waiting to be in an uproar about anything. They don't care what it is.
Yeah.
They can take all the fucking cherry loops out of Fruit Loops and everybody's going to fucking go hysterical. It's like you can't, it's whatever, man. Y'all have a ball.
I want to see the halftime show the whole put together. I'm shallow.
Yes. Maybe he'll let me come out and do my verse.
No, Roy. No. That's only you
Rory,
to be asking me to do that.
Dribble it off your knee out there out of bounds.
Man, turnovers. I'm telling you. He shot that 1-3 early, and now
He hit that 1-3. That's what happens when a nigga hit early. It's like he about to shoot that shit every time.
The funny shit, Rory. From now on, you gotta start looking at the kitchen to see if a man is waiting to come in. Niggas gotta start looking at the table over there. You know when you fuck up and gotta look over.
Listen, man. At least I'm shooting.
Yeah,
Y'all just letting the shot clock go out.
When you fuck up,
someone's trying to make something happen on
Nah,
this
that's
court.
not true. I'm orchestrating the offense.
You walking straight into the offense?
I'm orchestrating.
Okay.
From the box?
I didn't say anything.
From the box? From the post?
You just did a deal with NBA?
Yeah, I'm like fucking Jovix, nigga. What's his name, Mo? Is that the name?
That nigga's nice.
is
You was trying to shit on that nigga
He's
last
soft,
year.
though.
You bugging. He's nice,
He is
man.
soft. That
No, he's
nigga's
not.
chummy.
What's soft to you? Every big
You know
man.
what? I'm bringing chummy back.
Chummy. No, leave chummy wherever it
way.
was.
Yeah, I don't know where that was, but
Nah,
Put it back where you found it.
That's backboard.
It left on purpose.
Nah, that's off the backboard, chummy. That's old school.
Nah, that is old school.
So how's it
That
now?
might be underhanded from the free throw
That's what
I
line.
was say, that was a sky hook?
That's what I'm telling you.
granny ball?
Yeah.
Jovic is soft.
Nah, he's nice, Joe. You tripping.
He is nice. He's super nice. Don't say that.
But
Don't
what
twist
does
my
soft
word.
mean now for the big man in the NBA?
Chummy. Cuddly, nigga.
Nah.
Who's hard in the NBA? Pause.
There's no big men that even play like big men no more.
Yeah, but that don't mean you got.
If you can't shoot as a big in the NBA right now, you're worthless. You know that. Those days is over.
Yeah, that nigga soft.